Hit the old button right here. Looks like we are live.
Hey, everybody. Welcome on down to our favorite show every single week. We love doing it. And I tell you every week how much we love doing it. It's Flash Ride.
Yeah. Golf clap for Flash Ride.
Everybody, break out your golf claps, everybody. I want to see those golf claps in the chat. I want to see golf claps.
Respectful little golf claps in the chat, please.
I don't want to see this. I want to see little golf claps, okay? You guys figure out how to do that. You're on your own. I don't know exactly how you depict that, but make it happen.
Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap.
Clappity clap. Clappity clap. Cute little golf claps all in the chat. Cute little golf claps all in the chat. Look at them go. There they go.
Hi, I'm Wendy's founder, Dave Thomas.
Pause it.
On the day I opened the first Wendy's.
Pause it.
You're doubling up again, TJ, because
I am not. You guys are pieces
you're
of shit.
technologically illiterate all these years into making money with technology, and you still don't know how to run it, TJ. You're a fucking disgrace.
My goal has been to serve the best hamburger in the business, a Wendy's old-fashioned hamburger. So I started with the freshest beef I could find.
Fresh.
Hold on, you missed it.
I heard it.
My goal has been to serve the best hamburger in the business, a Wendy's old-fashioned hamburger. So I started with the freshest beef I could find.
There it is. There he goes.
The freshest. Look at his little hand struggle to find that while he's looking at the camera too.
I started with the freshest beef.
There you go.
Beef I could find. 100% pure beef, never frozen. And we patted it into squares so the hamburger hangs over the side of the bun. Then we cook the patty slowly to seal it in its natural juice.
There it goes on. But he does say fresh there.
Seal in those natural
The
juices.
freshest.
The
He also
freshest
called
beef.
it old-fashioned, kind of.
Old-fashioned. Old-fashioned.
Wendy's old-fashioned hamburger with 100% freshest beef.
Fresh beef.
Oh.
Fresh. This goes on to get real cringy, by the way. I mean, not that it already isn't, but it just gets more and more.
The cringe meter keep on
So wait,
climbing.
it's funny because the first half is him talking about how great Wendy's is, right? And then they get into this like skit where this dude is like going to work at the Wendy's. And then they fucking put him in front of the video that he has to watch to be trained. But meanwhile, the person watching is watching a training. This is a training video.
I had to watch this training video when I got hired at Wendy's. It's from the 80s, but they were still using it in the 90s. And it's like a dude that does a whole fucking rap.
Yeah, there he is right there.
You got to do the four corner press. And he like shows the dude and does like a whole dance to it.
Hold on, I could find... I don't know if it's copyrighted by Wendy's or whatever the fuck.
Probably. Who knows?
What's coming up next is our key to success. We'll turn the meat and do a four-corner press.
Yeah, there it is. There's the four corner press.
There you go.
You got to press that patty on each side.
It's so meta. I love how there's a training video inside the training video.
Yeah, the dude is all bored too when he gets hired. Like the boss takes him back there and he's all like, and actually it's a female boss, I think, if I remember correctly. And she's all like, you gotta watch this video. And he's like, and he puts the video in and he presses play. And then all of a sudden this black dude pops out and he's like, whoa, you know, and he gets dragged into the boring training video.
Yeah. Whoa. The magic of the training video. Yeah.
The magic of Wendy's.
Yeah.
Look at that face, dude. What a haunted face.
The Fresh Prince, dude.
Fresh Prince, man. I love it.
I loved how he said classic too. He said
Business.
Business. I love that too. I wanted to have the best burger in the business. I love Dave Thomas. Man. Dave Thomas was a goddamn fucking treasure.
He has this like strange thing that not many people have, where it's like a super awkward charisma, where it's like all of these attributes he has that normally would make someone just kind of like, you don't even want to like look at him.
Yeah.
For some reason, he's just like it's like endearing and captivating in him for no reason.
Right.
I don't know. It's like an ineffable quality to Dave Thomas.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I swear that fucking place went downhill after he fucking died. I don't know if that's just
Let me
like
tell you,
psychological shit or whatever, but
place ain't been shit since Dave died.
yeah, ever since Dave died, Wendy's ain't no good no more.
Yeah. 720p. Come on, guys. Dude, don't bitch at me. Don't bitch at me about the 720p.
We have a whole thing. I mean, like, there's like, it's not much of a story, I guess, but okay. So you could tell it, Paul. You fucking experienced it.
Like I started the little pre-stream thing to where we loaded it up, and we get this widget thing that says like, your stream is currently in 1920 by 1080, which is not the optimal setting. Please check your stream settings. I was like, what? Since when? It's 1080. So I went, and the only way that I could get it to say that we had an excellent connection was to stream in 1080p and then downscale it to 720p.
I love it.
Wise.
Good old YouTube.
Go 4K, guys. Oh, yeah, because we don't have enough problems with this shit. All right.
Yeah, we're barely able to handle what we're doing now.
Yeah, take the old fucking Ford Tempo up to 90. It's like,
it's just shaking violently.
Bro.
Good.
This car starts falling apart at that speed.
Yep.
All right. So I decided to start us off with something like that today. So this is now we're into it though. Stop whining. Instagram model threatened to blow up plane after demanding a glass of wine, forcing crew to handcuff her.
Huh?
Hannah Lee Pearson has been charged after the dramatic mid-flight fiasco, which happened on Air New Zealand flight in November last year. Crew had begun serving food and beverages on board Pearson's flight, which was routed to Auckland from Melbourne, when she requested a glass of wine. Upon being told that her ticket did not cover wine and that she would need to purchase one from the menu, Pearson allegedly began yelling abuse at a member of the flight crew. According to a summary of the facts heard by the court, she yelled, "I don't give a fuck. Give me some fucking wine."
God
Following
damn. This chick, somebody should have just got this chick a wine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is one of those people that, like, you could have de-escalated this situation by just giving him a goddamn cheap-ass wine. You know what I mean?
Following this, she allegedly stood up and yelled, "I'll fucking get it myself. Give me the fucking wine."
See, she knew what she wanted. You know what I mean? I like a woman that knows what she wants and goes out there and gets it, you know?
She was also said to have called an attendant a bitch, whatever. That obviously happened if all that other shit did.
Of course it did. I mean, she was being a bitch. She wouldn't give her a wine.
Yeah, she needs her wine. Pearson then allegedly grabbed a crew member's arm in a tight grip, squeezing it hard before making movements with her head as though she were about to headbutt the crew member. The crew reportedly became concerned about Pearson's continued efforts to leave her seat, particularly because she was situated near the emergency exit. She is alleged to have continued to yell, "Get me a fucking wine or I'll blow up the plane."
Damn. Okay. All right, boo-boo. You might have stepped over the line with that last one, but everything leading up to that, I was with her on this.
It's all legit.
Yeah.
Isn't she an Instagram model? Can she afford the wine?
No one is entitled to free wine, Chelsea, and you call yourself a socialist?
Yeah, we're all entitled to free wine.
Free wine for this bitch and free wine for anybody who whines loud enough on
free
every
wine for all whiners.
All you have to do is ask nicely for some wine, and then when they say, "Well, you have to pay for that," go, "No, give me the fucking wine, you cunt," and they bring you a wine, you know? That's the world I want to live in.
Wine unto the whiners. Verily, I say unto thee. But this is let's go another level of crazy. That's not crazy enough for me. Woman shoots at Burger King employees over wait time at drive-thru, police say.
I'm with this one too.
She's doing the Lord's work. She's doing the Lord's work.
I'll tell you what, dude. I'll tell you what, man. If she had shot them for the food quality, it might have been justified. The wait time, you brought that on yourself. But the food quality, I don't know.
A drive-thru order turned violent Tuesday when a woman opened fire in a Memphis Burger King, according to Memphis police.
Damn.
The Memphis Police Department said it all started when a woman got angry at how long she was waiting for her food at Burger King on Winchester Road. According to MPD, the woman was in a drive-thru line She got out of her car, walked up to the window, and started arguing with Burger King employees. So she is just reaching in. She's like, "Yeah, fuck you then, you fucking bastards."
That's nuts, dude. Look at that shit.
She wasn't playing around.
She got her cat.
Give me my Whopper now.
I said a double Whopper, bitch.
In a statement obtained by Fox 13, Burger King said they do not condone. I mean, of course they don't condone someone fucking doing this. Obviously,
we do not condone people unloading on the staff of at Burger King's. We don't condone that.
Let's see if there's any video of this fucking shit happening.
Here's the Burger King at least.
No,
I just got the pictures. Dude talking about seeing it. Who cares? Who cares if you saw it?
It was crazy. Yeah. Whatever. All right. Here's a piece of shit for you. Also, by the way, apparently Canoes is now like doing its own articles and shit.
Cool.
Yeah. Bloodthirsty female trophy hunter slammed for killing giraffe, cutting out its heart in Valentine's Day present from her husband. The hunter has batted away the firestorm of criticisms that have come her way in the wake of the heartless stunt. Lovers of wild animals have reacted with horror to the news that the husband of bloodthirsty trophy hunter Morales Vander Merwe, whatever, shelled out $2,100.
Come on, TJ.
Well, it's like, what's with the WE then?
It's Dutch.
Vander Mew?
It's Dutch.
Well, I guess I'm racist against Dutch people because I can't bother to learn how to pronounce their names. Shelled out $2,100 for her to slay a defenseless giraffe and cut out the animal's heart as a Valentine's gesture, Metro reports. Vandermew, 32, shamelessly posted a photo on her Facebook page of the trophy from her hunt on a South African nature reserve. In the picture, trophy hunter Morales Vandermew proudly holds up the giraffe's heart. The gory shot is accompanied by the caption, "Ever wonder how big a giraffe's heart is? I'm absolutely over the moon with my big Valentine's present."
Well, I know what I'm getting Amelia next year for fucking Valentine's Day.
This woman's heart?
In Minecraft. In Minecraft, TJ.
In Minecraft, yeah. Well, obviously, not in real life.
And her husband's heart, too, in Minecraft as well.
That'd be rude. Be so rude. Yeah, people are already saying that in the chat anyway, so. Yeah, I thought I'd just like kind of escalate from, you like that little arc there?
It was nice.
Yeah.
It's like you just, you gave me all these funny ones and then you punched me in the face. Yeah, I liked it.
It's crazy.
It's like you lured me in with like, hey, you want some ice cream? And then you gave me like 2 little bites of ice cream. And then I opened my mouth for the 3rd bite and you fucking punched me in the face as hard as you could. Piece of shit.
Yeah, a little beautiful.
You gotta fucking love people like this, dude. These fucking worthless pieces of shit that they basically just fucking cherry kick a fucking kill. Like, I'm gonna kill a giraffe. All right, there it is. Shoot it. I'm a hunter.
Let's rip its heart out.
How are you a fucking hunter? You fucking had a shot lined up for you. Someone probably took the fucking shot for this loser. God, I just can't stand these kind of people. Like, hunting is one thing. Doing shit like this is just pathetic and sad.
What is this? Mia reports that one response on Facebook to Trophy Center savage killing of the giraffe stated, Marlies Vandermew is a fucking psychopath, and I hope that people in her country, in her county, appropriately deal with her. Here's the thing. This is from that. This is I'm reading a quote here, so I can read this. If you ever happen to run into Morales Vandermew, please run her over and remember to switch the gear into reverse and run over her again. One user tweeted. We condemn strongly that user. Users called out the disgusting act with strong words. Marlies Vandermew is vile, and these people that the governments are allowing to get away with this disgusting, disturbing, unnecessary hobby are equally to blame. Ban trophy hunting, animal welfare, animal cruelty, international law. So, seems like he's been pretty well received.
Yeah. Right.
Aaron Rodgers says he'd love to be permanent host of Jeopardy.
Fuck this. I was talking to Amelia about it last night. Both of us love Jeopardy, but now that Alec is gone, I'm like, reruns only. I don't even care who they land on. I will never watch a new Jeopardy. No.
NFL quarterback Aaron Rodgers hinted at potentially being the next permanent host of Jeopardy in an interview published Monday with The Ringer.
No.
Yeah, why not?
No. Because I fucking said no.
Paul's like, I don't want it.
Give me a wine, you bitch. Fuck, man.
Paul, this is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He can't host Jeopardy. Come on. I think he can do it. He even says here, he can do it. He's like, look, they film 46 days a year. I work 187 this year in Green Bay.
What kind of questions is this dude going to ask with gravitas? Like, how much sports ball can you play in a single day? How far can me throw football? Can Aaron Rodgers throw football over that mountain right there? The answer, by the way, is what is yes?
What is yes, huh?
I'm sorry.
You know what, Paul?
Maybe he's a
You're
smart guy.
Judging him.
Maybe he's a real smart
I'm
guy.
the youngest of any of the guest hosts. I'd be the youngest host of just about any major game show. I bring an audience from the NFL, and I feel like I appeal to nerdy people too, because I was a nerd in high school and got caught in that weird phase of wanting to be a jock and an athlete, and also
nope,
really caring about getting good grades.
I don't buy that shit. I don't buy that shit at all. No motherfucker that was all jocked out in high school was a goddamn nerd. Okay, I don't buy. He's trying to claim nerd stat that he doesn't have.
I want to. I actually have a clip. I think of him hosting it. This clip is funny for entirely unrelated reasons. I don't think the volume is super great on it, so it might be kind of a struggle, but it's worth taking a look at.
History Potpourri 1600. In 2015, Congress authorized payments of $4.44 million to each of these people, $10,000 for each day of their captivity.
See, that's his voice. I mean, like, it's kind of a bland, like, I am a guy reading a question. Like, it's not, there's no gravitas to the voice. You know what I mean?
In 1922, this man was responsible for the rise in philanthropic donations in the United States.
So anyway,
no.
So the question though, in 2015, Congress authorized payments of $4.44 million to each of these people, $10,000 a day for each day of their captivity. And I want you to see what happens after he asks this question.
Their captivity. Joe back.
Who are slaves?
No. Scott?
Who are Guantanamo Bay prisoners?
No.
Who are Japanese internment camp survivors?
No. The correct response is
They were just all
They just like all went through their.
Nope.
Let's see. What atrocities do we do? Oh, by the way, here's the actual answer.
no. The correct response is the Iran hostages.
Yeah, because we don't pay for our own atrocities.
Right.
Should have known better. Should have known better, Jeff. I just love how each one of them's like, let's see. Who's all the people America wrongfully fucked over? How about the Japanese internment victims? No, we didn't give that many money. Actually, they did get some, but not that amount.
The Tuskegee experiment. No,
it's like, no. We've never done that. What about the people we imprisoned at Guantanamo Bay? Was it them?
No.
It was none of them.
None of those.
But I don't think Aaron Rodgers has the chop from a Jeopardy host.
No. He's gonna be a Jeopardy
But
host. Done a great job.
Maybe.
Terrific.
Maybe LeVar Burton does, though. LeVar Burton really wants to host Jeopardy, and people are rallying in support. I'm on board. I'm on board with this. Get Jordy Jeopardy and change it to Jorder Purdy.
Jordy Purdy?
Yeah. That's what I want.
Look, if he plays the character of Jordy, then I'm down to do it. If it's
Yeah,
LeVar
he's got to wear the
Burton,
visor, though. That's my only rule. No, he doesn't have to wear the visor. But, you know, Reading Rainbow host LeVar Burton really wants to host Jeopardy, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, the petition has 160,000 fucking signatures as of whenever this fucking article was written anyway. So that's today at 11:15 a.m. The only question I have is why haven't you bastards out there signed it? Get LeVar Burton his Jeopardy seat.
I think I might watch Jeopardy if LeVar.
You know what I'm saying? Wait, because I hear him asking, I hear his voice, and I'm like,
I hear his voice,
and it feels okay to me. I'm like,
they got to change the Jeopardy song to "Butterfly in the Sky." Like, just bring it all back, dude. Just bring it back. Fuck Jeopardy. Cancel Jeopardy and put Reading Rainbow back on.
Maybe we need Reading Rainbow for adults at this point.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, there's no maybe. We do.
Get off your phone and read a book, you piece of shit. Reading Rainbow.
I'm ready. My body is ready.
You can't do anything.
Dude, LeVar Burton still looks dapper as fuck, too. He's gotten older, but he's just still LeVar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I don't know, man. I feel like if you're gonna fucking replace Alex Trebek, it's got to be. I don't know. I can hear I can hear Jeopardy in the cadence of fucking LeVar Burton better than I can in that Aaron Rodgers just like, what words happen when words are on cue card that Aaron Rodgers reads? You know, it's like, I don't know.
LeVar might have said something to the lady that said slaves, though. You know what I mean? LeVar might not have. See, that's what I worry about.
Oh my God, he might have just done like an eyebrow raise, like,
yeah, exactly.
Exactly. You know, like I ain't seen a fucking cent from that. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, though, I don't know. I like this fucking idea. I really do. Like, if they don't do this, they're fucking stupid. Oh, you know who else supports the fucking idea? Look at that.
Dick Van Dyke?
Dick motherfucking Van Dyke.
Make it happen.
16,000 likes. That's pretty good.
What Dick says goes.
Dick Van Dyke wants 16,000 Dick Van likes. Okay. Dick Van likes.
Oh, I love it. I guess these other people do too. Brent Spiner.
Brent Spiner's got it. Stephen Colbert.
Yeah. But I don't give a shit about them. Dick Van Dyke fucking said it should happen. Come on. That's enough for me. Even if no one else on Earth wanted it, but Dick Van Dyke wanted it, it should happen.
Yep.
It's just the law of nature.
Sold. Dude, sold.
Yeah, this should definitely fucking happen though. What else we got? Will the Oscars be a who cares moment as ratings dive?
Yep. Next story.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck the Oscars, dude. No one's interested in that shit anymore.
Guess what? You guys are a little late to AP. You're a little late to the party.
Yeah.
Nobody's giving a shit about this for a while now.
Yeah, like at least 10 years since the Oscars meant a goddamn thing and anybody cared to watch them or talk about who won them or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
The last time I remember having any excitement about an Oscar ceremony was the year that like Heath Ledger was posthumously nominated.
Yeah.
For Dark Knight. I remember having some hype about watching that night and seeing if he was going to win, and he did. And I was like, okay, cool.
Dude,
and then the hype was gone.
Back when I was in high school, I remember watching the Oscars and actually having fun watching them because like they were snappy, like they moved really fast, like there wasn't a ton of breaks and stuff, and it was like a quick show and it wasn't super pretentious. There was a little bit of funny joking from Billy Crystal, you know what I mean, who hosted the Oscars for the longest fucking time, and it was good stuff. And now it's just like I don't even know what they're trying to do. Like they're really trying. They just need to get back in the business of like honoring the people that did really good in movies and get out of the business of trying to make a funny show out of every little bit that they do because it's not working.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I feel like this Oscar show, could probably generate some buzz if it would like cut itself down to something that like reduce it down to like the categories people actually give a shit about, maybe. Or like do a speed run of the other categories or something like that. Cause like really no one gives a shit. Like honestly, if anything, like maybe the categories that people don't give a shit about are the ones that actually should deserve a little praise. Cause like these actors get their asses kissed like fucking year round and shit in a million different ways. This is just like the ultimate self-congratulatory, like, wow, I won the little gold statue.
Dude, it's a Hollywood stroke fest, dude.
You know,
all
like
it's ever been.
The sound design guy don't get fucking year-round glory, so you know maybe like that guy's shit should be a bigger moment.
They've actually moved those. I don't know. They've actually everything you guys have talked about. They've pretty much tried. Like the more technical awards have been moved to like more of like a luncheon almost that I've seen. Like okay, no one knows these people, so we'll try to narrow it down to like best actor,
I'm saying they should go the opposite route. Get these fucking Hollywood actors out of there and just be like, this guy did really good sound design in this movie. And he's an unsung fucking hero that you don't even fucking know his name.
No one gives a fuck anymore, dude. It just had its time. They had its run where people really fucking cared. And now the biggest fucking mention of the Academy Awards is like, this person won one. Watch this movie they're in because they won this award.
Well, here's the thing: is like,
doesn't have the same prestige as it used to.
Because no one lets their opinion be dictated by a fucking award ceremony at this point. No one's going like, oh, this is the best movie because the Academy said so. You know what I mean? Like, no one fucking buys that shit.
I don't think it's just the award ceremony itself. I think that's one thing. Yeah, it's boring. But I think it's like there's such a diversity of opinion on the internet you get. And there's so much more critique out there, and there's so many more sources to get this information. Like, I think that endorsement used to mean something. It just doesn't mean it anymore. People look to other influencers.
I think you may be right, but my view on it is the problem is that they made it boring. It didn't used to be boring to watch. It used to be fast paced. You'd see clips from the movies. They'd go through the actors, actresses, supporting actors, supporting actresses, special effects, sound design. They'd show you clips, let you hear a little bit of the movies. A lot of them were movies that you were into or had seen. You know what I mean? And now that I've pretty much divorced myself from going to Hollywood movies, other than the ones that I'm really hyped about, I don't give a fuck who wins an Oscar anymore. Like, what they need to do to fix the Oscars and make it not boring again is start making movies that aren't on the whole boring. You know what I mean? And if some of the movies that actually deserved to be at an Oscar ceremony were actually there and represented, and they had the balls to actually give it to the movies that people really appreciated the most, it wouldn't be boring anymore. But it's become like a little fart sniffing, snooty fucking inclusion fest over there. And it sucks, dude. Just like go with the movies that people fucking like. That's what used to happen.
And it just seems like that's kind of self-evident. Like, if you pick movies that people really enjoyed, then, people are going to view the ceremony more favorably. But I think a big problem, too, is that films are not really the top thing for entertainment anymore. I mean, there's obviously these big tentpole films, but streaming with these online things, like, people want episodic content more than ever. So it just feels like the movie is not in the same place it used to be. But I agree with you as a whole, Paul. Like, I mean, if they actually put those movies front and center where it's like there's actual appeal, not just like, oh, this is a pretentious project from this person who's connected with the Academy, so it's going to get a bunch of nominations, and no one's fucking seen it. No one gives a shit about it.
Yeah.
When you're putting shit like that up, of course no one gives a fuck.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Kim Kardashian joins the Billionaire Club, according to Forbes.
Woo doggy.
The cosmetics and shapewear businesswoman was included for the first time on Forbes magazine's list of the world's billionaires.
Dude, is it just me, or now is she not 10 times hotter than she was prior to being a billionaire?
I mean, big booty billionaire. That's like, that sells. I mean, sold.
Like, seriously, like, what the fuck more can you ask for?
Kim Kardashian has added billionaire to her resume. The cosmetics and shapewear businesswoman who launched her career off the reality TV series Keeping Up with the Kardashians was included on Tuesday for the first time on Forbes' list of the world's billionaires. Forbes said it estimated that Kardashian 40 is now worth $1 billion, up from $780 million in October, thanks to two lucrative businesses, KKW and Skims, as well as cash from reality television and endorsement deals and a number of smaller investments. The Forbes estimate means Kardashian joins her soon-to-be ex-husband Kanye West in the Billionaires Club. Forbes on Tuesday estimated West's net worth to be $1.8 billion,
for now,
mostly from deals on his Yeezy sneaker and fashion
something
line.
Tells me she's about to go a little higher, and he's about to fall out of the Billionaires Club.
Yeah, I think you might be right about that.
There's a divorce looming on the horizon.
Yeah, I think that pretty good chance. I don't know. Based on what I've seen of their relationship on the outside looking in, it seems like she might have a case.
It really comes down to like who gets primary custody of the kids, and something tells me like Ye is not going to be the one to get it.
I mean, if I was a judge, I'd be like, okay, so no. Yeah, I'm starting this cult, and I'm chosen by God. It's like, yeah, no, nope, not you. Oops.
Give him the big booty billionaire.
Big booty billionaire going to do a better job. A strong woman wouldn't need a man's money. I mean, she don't need it, but
yeah.
I
A
mean,
smart, strong woman,
smart
wouldn't turn it down either.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, if someone's gonna offer you a shit ton of money, why not?
Yeah, if you have an opportunity, like, I can take half of Kanye's money, maybe. Like, you'd be stupid not to do that, especially as a businesswoman, which she clearly is.
She's probably gonna get half, but she's gonna get probably a significant sum of money from
I
him.
mean, you know,
She's going to get a chunk of change.
she's gonna get something.
For sure. Yeah, there's no way it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, she might be joining the multi-billionaire club before too long.
Yeah.
You know? Biden to announce new gun control executive actions on Thursday.
Oh shit! What's he gonna do?
What will Biden do?
Does he know what city he's in this time?
I mean, he's in the city. He's in the shining city on the hill, Scotty.
I'm in the city of
I love how the Daily Caller picks this confused Biden. You know what I mean?
I mean, in fairness to them, he does look confused in a significant number of photos. So.
This is true. This is true.
Oh, hey, Joe. Maybe I don't even have to bother reading this. You can just tell
That's
us
true.
what's your new executive order going to be, buddy?
My executive order is going to be to ban some bump stocks.
Oh, wasn't those already banned under Trump?
I'm going to reban them. Going to ban the bump stocks and the shoulder slings, Jack.
The shoulder slings, huh?
Yeah, banning the shoulder slings, banning the laser target too.
How about that stupid thing that Steven Crowder wears? Like he thinks he's like Dirty Harry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
can you ban that?
No, that's gonna stay legal, Jack.
Okay.
We're gonna ban Steven Crowder though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, okay.
So he won't be able to wear it anymore because he'll be gone. He'll be dead in Minecraft.
So you're sending him to the camp, right?
Yeah, he's going on a long trip, Jack. Just like my dog, Aloysius went. Back in 1912 when Daddy said Aloysius is getting old, he's got to go on a long trip, Jack. Aloysius still hasn't come back from that trip.
That's a pretty long
I
trip.
walk outside every day, Jack, and I go, Aloysius, and he never comes running back, Jack. Must be a real long trip.
Let's see here.
Probably back any day now.
Do we have any measure about what's going to happen? One of several guns promised to take will require people purchasing ghost guns, homemade firearms without serial numbers to undergo a federal background check.
I'm banning the ghosts, Jack. Listen, for too
No more
long,
ghosts.
these ghosts have been robbing people at gunpoint. Happened to me the other day, Jack. I was in my room. I just laid down in bed, and all of a sudden, the room was filled with crazy ghosts with guns. This has got to stop. And then my wife shook me, and they all disappeared. It was crazy.
Wow.
She said, Joey, you were sleeping, but I swear they were there.
So I guess it remains unclear what exactly this
Ghost guns are banned. Ghost guns are banned. It's not unclear, Jack. How much clearer can I be?
Shoulder slings banned. Ghost guns banned. Steven Crowder.
We're actually breaking the news here, TJ. Like the fucking Daily Caller, they're in the dark. We have the president of the United States here with us telling us those shoulder slings gone, Crowder gone,
Steven Crowder gone. Steven Crowder's gonna be gone.
Your old dog Aloysius gone.
No, Aloysius is coming back, Jack. He's just on a long trip. That's what my daddy told me. My daddy never lied.
Did he go to the farm?
No, he didn't go to the farm. He had to take a long trip. He's the first dog to walk around the world on his own, of his own two paws. He's probably somewhere in the South China Sea, dog paddling back to me right now, Jack, any day now. In fact, I think I hear him. I think I hear him outside. Aloysius.
Come back. Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. Steven Crowder's banned. Shoulder slings are banned. Joe Biden's dog Aloysius is maybe coming back. Got a lot of Aloysiuses in his life.
Yeah, named after his grandpappy, his great grandpappy, Aloysius Biden. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Crazy shit. Virginia becomes 12th state to ban gay/trans panic defense.
What is this?
So this defense is basically like oh yeah, I murdered them, but they were like trans and I like got scared or whatever because like
this was an actual defense.
Yeah. Virginia's become the 12th state to ban the use of the gay/trans panic defense. Governor Ralph Northam signed a bill on Wednesday against the defense, which has allowed those accused of homicide to receive lesser sentences by saying they panicked after finding out the victim's sexual orientation or gender identity.
What?
Yeah. So it's like,
God, you're gay. Die. Oh no.
I mean, I was just when I found out they were gay, I just had to like murder them. So, you know, obviously that's understandable, right?
It should be the other way around. They should get like double time.
It turned out that they were like belong to this group of people that I have a deep-seated bigotry against. So like, go easy on me.
How do we square this? Murdering somebody because they're gay is a hate crime, but murdering somebody because you find out they're gay gets you a reduced sentence. What's happening here?
Yeah.
How's that work?
The bill's author, Democratic delegate Danica Rome, said she first became aware of the defense after Matthew Shepard, a gay man, was murdered in 1998, and the men who killed him used the defense at court, according to the American Bar Association. Then in 2004, one of the four men who were convicted of killing Gwen Arroyo, a trans teenager, also used it. Rome was a college freshman when she knew she was trans, and she read about Arroyo's death. It terrified her, she said. But what made her determined to introduce a bill to ban the defense in Virginia was a letter she received from a 15-year-old LGBTQ constituent. He's out, and he sent me an email asking me to pass this bill, and I came to realize that in 2021, my out teenage constituents are living with the same fear that I did in 1998 after Matthew was killed, and that I did in 2002 after Gwen Arroyo was killed. Rome said, and you think of how many other people will stay closeted because they have a fear of being attacked, let alone all the fears that a closeted person who wants to come out has. So this is like a really weird, like, this defense is fucking strange as fuck. You know, it's like, I murdered the mailman because it turned out that, you know, he was Sikh or something, and I just freaked out when I saw the turban, and I just had to. Oh, I must kill. I was just shocked.
Yeah, not allowed.
Couldn't process the event. You know, it's like, what?
I mean, this is just a non-defense. This is a defense that exists simply to illustrate how much we devalue gay, lesbian, and trans people. Like, this is it. Like, the fact that this even was a defense ever in a murder trial is fucking absurd.
Look, you know, I mean, I found out she was trans. Like, what was I going to do? Like, that's crazy that anyone would be like.
The rational thing would be, oh, you know what? I don't like that. Have a good life. But, you know, me instead, I got a gun and killed them because, like, I couldn't handle it. Like, what?
I mean, when the Matthew Shepard thing, like, they literally, like, tied that dude to, like, a truck and, like, dragged him and, like, yeah, like, beat. I mean, like, it was not like some, like, it was.
They hung him on a fence.
Yeah. They like tied him to a fence and shit, beat the shit out of him, like all kinds of stuff. But like that was just like, oh, we panicked.
It wasn't like
shit.
It wasn't like they were in the shower together.
You know?
Yeah. The guy that, you know, that guy was in the shower with Matthew Shepard and was like, he's like, oh, I'm gay. And I grabbed his cock, and the guy's like, get away from me, and pushed him, and he fell and broke his fucking head wide open or something. Like, oh my God, what a tragedy.
Gay panic, dude.
Yeah, gay panic. It's like, what?
Then we were trying to give him a ride to the hospital, and we tied a rope around his ankle and dragged him behind our truck. And our truck broke down.
Germs in the truck, you know?
Yeah, the truck broke down about halfway to the hospital, so we just kind of put his body up on a fucking fence and left it there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like in Conan the Barbarian, they fucking crucified him to a tree.
What are you gonna say? We were panicked, bro.
Man, like, have you before? Have you never been in a panic? You never just like been like, whoa, and then all of a sudden you just tie someone up and, you know, drag them behind your car and chain them to a fence and beat the shit out of them and fucking kill them.
Now the next step is obviously getting the rest of the states to ban this defense, and then the next step after that is to get an extra bit of sentence added on if you panic and kill somebody because they're gay or trans. You know what I mean? Like, you're definitely a person that we don't want running around the streets. If finding out some innocuous detail about somebody's life is enough to have you flip the fuck out and kill them.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to do maybe be removed from polite society. You need to take a little break, and you'll take a little time out.
You think?
Maybe a little bit. Just a little time out. Arkansas lawmakers enact transgender youth treatment ban. Arkansas lawmakers on Tuesday made the state the first to ban gender-confirming treatments of surgery for transgender youth, enacting the prohibition over the governor's objections. So the Republican governor of this state actually vetoed this, but the state houses there was enough votes there to just overturn the veto. The Republican controlled.
In Arkansas, you only need a simple majority, so it's
they would have had it even if they didn't need the simple majority, though. Yeah, it was that dramatic. Hutchinson vetoed the bill Monday, following pleas from pediatricians, social workers, and the parents of transgender youth, who said the measure would harm a community already at risk for depression and suicide. The ban was opposed by several medical and child welfare groups, including the American Academy of Pediatrics and the American Medical Association, by the way. The legislation perpetuates the very things that are harmful to trans youth. We know this.
It's time to get rid of states.
Yeah, that's right. I pretty much had the same solution. Like, disbanded, go away.
It's time to get rid of states. If something like this passes your state house, your state is disbanded and becomes part of the nearest state, unless it also has laws like this on the books. Then it just becomes another district. Like, start making. We only have one district. The District of Columbia. We need a couple more districts. Make all of Arkansas a fucking district now.
The District of Arkansas.
So that we can force some fucking humane laws on these bumpkins that just can't stop hating. Well, can't hate black people no more openly, I guess. So look out, trannies, here we come. Not just transsexual people in general, but fucking children, trans children. Here we come. Look out.
The House voted 72 to 25 in favor. The Senate voted 25 to 8 in favor.
This state has failed. This is a failed state. Absorb it into the fucking United States proper. Make it the District of Arkansas and enact some fucking logical laws for these poor people.
What did you expect from Arkansas?
So, just in case anybody is unclear on what this just educational value shit here.
Okay, yeah.
I know there's a lot of fucking misinformation that floats around with this shit.
So what's your source here? What is your source here?
This is let me see. What is this?
This is
just the Child Mind Institute. This is just this is a resource. It's supposed to be a resource for parents who've are dealing with this. Basically,
sure.
Their kid is transgender and they
and they have a lot of questions.
Resources. I need resources. I have questions.
Yes.
So treatment for gender dysphoria this is specifically the part on treatment here, because this is where I find that a lot of people are like, whoa, we can't, depending on what individual patients need to alleviate their distress, it involves understanding and validating their emotions and working with them to help get relief. If they are diagnosed with anxiety or depression, those disorders are treated with therapy and or medication. Dealing with the gender disconnect itself can take a number of forms. As Dr. Matrani puts it, let's see what we can do to shape your response or your coping skills or your environment to help you be who you want to be. Hormone therapy and surgery are options that many patients desire, but some may not. Some want to present and be treated as their affirmed gender, but may not feel the need to go through all these steps to address their dysphoria, he explains. You see what their goals are and what their needs are, and you address those. For both the individual and the family, transitioning involves a series of decisions and challenges as they move forward. As providers, we need to help support them through these changes, Dr. Matrani adds. The families Dr. Matrani sees are often coming to get guidance on next steps for transgender children, while holding off hormone treatment or surgery until adulthood may seem a prudent choice. To give teenagers time to make sure this is what they want, there are also reasons to act as soon as possible. Once you start to go through puberty, the complications from any medical or surgery transitions down the road may be higher, Dr. Matrani explains, and the time living with that dysphoria or that distress is longer, so the risks are higher. These are risks of suicide and stuff. Hormone treatment. What is puberty suppression? Hormone treatment that suppresses puberty for as long as several years is one strategy for buying time, to be sure. if you can stop puberty, then you don't have to worry about those secondary sex characteristics, the deepening of the voice or breast development or even menstruation. And you don't have to have that added distress of your body acting in a way that isn't the way you feel inside, he explains. Then after careful assessment, if you want to move on to hormone therapy, it's somewhat easier to get the outcome you want. So the whole reason for like the puberty suppression thing is like, hey, we need to like buy more time so that we can explore like what psychological issues are at play here. Like, what is the pathology of this person? What is their, like, what desires do they have? What's the best way to pursue the outcome that's going to create the best mental health for that person?
Yeah.
And basically the state of Arkansas is just like, fuck that.
Even though this
is proven to like, it's proven that this exact fucking attitude is why trans fucking suicide rates are so high, because they're fucking like trans people who are accepted by their parents and get community support and stuff. Suicide rates go way the fuck down when you have this kind of reaction where the parents try to like change what's going. Oh no, this is just a phase. You need to be converted back into normal or like that shit. Suicide rates go whoop, way the fuck skyrocketing upward. So it's like that alone should just tell you like, hey, this treatment works.
Don't you just like to how the Republican Party of this state is literally interfering with other people's healthcare decisions when that's the platform they run on? It's like they
I love all their fucking little rhetoric about fucking personal choice and personal liberty and all that stuff. It just
like, yeah,
flies right out the window. We don't need big government telling us what to. Oh well, yeah, we do in this instance though. In this one,
they're trying to ruin children. They're trying to ruin children, kill children, do bad thing to children.
Now listen here, y'all.
Children.
Arkansas lately been falling down on the reprehensible lists. Georgia, Missouri, Mississippi, they covered every goddamn day, but ain't nobody mentioned Arkansas in a long time. We ain't been hating enough. It's time for us to crack down on these vulnerable children, y'all. Let's get ourselves back on the map as one of the most hateful, reprehensible, backwards, two-toothed hillbilly shitholes on the fucking planet. Yeah! Arkansas's back, baby! Just take the statehood away from these goddamn rampaging, fucking fascist pieces of shit that seem to be in a fucking horse race to see which one of them can gross me out the most. Congratulations, you all win. You all win.
Everyone's winner.
You're a winner.
Everybody win.
Except these trans kids. Fuck them. Fuck them. They'll have to do without. I mean, who knows this law will ever even come into effect? Probably not, but you never know.
I mean, as far as I know, it's already in effect. I don't know. There's probably ACLU, of course, is going to be putting challenges forth to it and stuff. But like we have
there's going to be challenges to the law in federal court. Almost assuredly.
So of course, this is not the only bill where this is happening either. Hutchinson recently signed legislation banning transgender women and girls from competing on teams consistent with their gender identity, a prohibition that has also been enacted in Tennessee and Mississippi this year. Hutchinson also recently signed legislation that allows doctors to refuse to treat someone because of moral or religious objections. So yeah, I mean, that's like literally like, not only are you denying trans kids gender affirming healthcare, but you're also just saying that doctors in general can just be like, I ain't treating no damn transgender. You know what I mean? Like your doctor can now like decide whether or not to treat you based on like whether they agree with the morality of your fucking lifestyle or whatever the fuck, which is like back asswards beyond belief.
I mean, this has been the way that they went after fucking abortion rights too.
Or gay rights for the longest time.
Right.
Although I feel like they pretty definitively lost that. But
this is the same old fucking playbook from the same old fucking bigots. I'm not saying everybody in Arkansas is a trash person. Your government has gotten away from you, though, and your state needs to be federalized immediately so that you get a standard of fucking protection from these fucking hillbillies that are running shit over there. Because this is just not working, guys. This fucking fractured nation where in one place, a trans child is nurtured and helped through their transition. And then right across the border, it's like they're told that they're some kind of fucking freak and have to go to some kind of re-education camp and go through the horror of gender dysphoria throughout their entire fucking lives. Just because they were squatted out on the fucking blighted piece of land that we call Arkansas. It's gotta go.
Fuck Arkansas, man.
It's so fucking true. But I mean, you say that, but it's like, it's our country. It's like set up that way. It's like, it's so fucked up, but you're right. I mean, it depending on what state you're in, it's like weed. Weed is legal in a bunch of states. It has, I mean, I'm sure there's some socialists, but hardly any. But in the state that I'm in right now, if I blatantly used weed, I could go to fucking jail. I go to fucking prison for fucking what? Because I'm on this fucking shit pile of fucking swamp and stuck in this fucking bog. I don't know.
Family sues after California man dies in taco eating contest.
Dude, this is in Fresno. This is some Fresno news right here.
Is it?
Yeah. Chancey Park is Fresno's big minor league baseball stadium. So here you go.
Ah, shit.
18-year-old Marshall Hutchings lawsuit filed Monday alleges his father, Dana Hutchings, was not made aware of the risks and dangers involved in an eating competition.
Oh, come on, dude. Fresno, California.
Of a California man who choked to death during an amateur taco eating contest at a minor league baseball game is suing the event's organizers for negligence.
You know what, though? This guy has one of the coolest fucking deaths. Like, how did your dad, Dana, die? Well, he went to a minor league baseball game and was in an amateur taco eating contest and he choked to death. That's some
choked
shit
to death in a taco eating contest.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's at least a cool way to go. He didn't fucking die, fucking clutching his chest. You know, he wasn't fucking 90. Didn't have any fucking, had no fucking sense left in his goddamn head. A couple marbles rolling around. Like, he's fucking out of his mind. He got to go out in his peak, TJ, eating tacos.
Yeah, that's true. 18-year-old Marshall Hutchings lawsuit filed Monday alleges his father, Dana Hutchings, was not made aware of the risks and dangers involved in eating. So wait, he was unaware that like you could potentially choke to death on food. Like I think everyone understands that choking is possible. I don't know. It seems
nobody told Dana Hutchings ever that you
could
choke on a food.
You might choke especially if you don't chew properly. Like you could choke on something. 41-year-old died after choking on tacos while competing in the contest during a Fresno Grizzlies game. Participants competed to devour as many tacos as possible during a certain amount of time. Wouldn't it make more sense to sue them for like not having anyone standing by to like do the Heimlich maneuver or something in this event, in an event that something like this happened? Because I feel like that's more of an oversight.
Maybe they did, but he just like had so much fucking taco in his lungs, the Heimlich couldn't save him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Couldn't breathe. Too much taco. 2
questions. Did he win the contest? And if not,
I doubt it.
How many did he eat?
I don't think anybody won that contest. Something tells me that contest got called and swept under the rug.
Okay, give a round of applause. Anyways.
I think they should
do.
Yeah.
But you know what, though? Steve was in one of these contests.
Yeah,
Our stepdad, Steve. He was at back when it was the Hornets, but it was actually the New Orleans Pelicans. He was in an Elvis contest. They had a bunch of Elvis sandwiches, and like, it's how many you can eat or fit into your mouth. So you listen to the rules. He's like, okay, I'm gonna eat a couple of these things. I'm gonna jam a bunch into my mouth. So he ate a couple of sandwiches, which you can eat quick, and he's jammed a bunch of these in his mouth. And he's like, man, I almost felt like I was gonna choke. So I guess it kind of does encourage you to do fucking risky shit. But I mean, I think he realized, and he. By the way, Steve did win the contest, but was it dangerous? Yeah, but I mean, from now on, understand.
From now on, I guess the people are going to have to fucking sign waivers when they do these. Like, yeah, do you understand you could choke? Okay, sign the paper that says
I'm kind of surprised in this day and age that there wasn't a waiver for this, just a standard.
Same.
I understand that I could choke.
Yeah, like, hey, you could, just like you do any other time you eat, you could possibly choke, but I guess the risk is increased because you're going to be eating as fast as possible, so you might die. Sign the fucking
I don't know.
form.
I mean, I've done like eating kind of contest and competition and those like eating challenges where it's like eat a 3-pound, hot dog or whatever. It's like, unless you're retarded, you just don't you just try to eat it as fast as you like feasibly can. You don't just try to shove it in your mouth like, oh no, I'll get it down. Like, no wonder this dude fucking died. He's an idiot. I'm sorry, man, dude. I mean, I know your dad's dead, but he was a fucking moron. I mean, he fucking was. It's like, look, he's in a taco. Like, what do you do? Like, I can't get any more down. I'll just shove it into my fucking throat. How's that gonna fucking work?
Gun ownership among Black Americans is soaring. Oh, no wonder Joe Biden's signing the executive order. It all makes sense now.
Guys, maybe guns ain't such a good idea anymore.
Changing America. Yeah, that's great. In times of uncertainty, people want to be able to have the means to defend themselves, a law professor said. Yeah, no shit. Black owners are responsive to white on black violence. There's a correlation between the killings of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, yeah, no, yeah, I figured that. I didn't even need you to tell me that. I fucking kind of gathered. Black people are buying guns at a high record rate, partially due to fear and anxiety, according to The Guardian. Black people owning guns has gone up 58.2%, according to National Shooting Sports Foundation. And gun groups like Not Fucking Around Coalition, NFAC, consist of armed social justice advocates who demand justice for George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, visibly strapped with handguns. The Guardian also noted that gun ownership among Black people spiked both when President Trump lost his re-election campaign and when Ahmaud Arbery, a Black jogger who died after he was inspecting an empty house, was gunned down. In times of uncertainty, people want to be able to have the means to defend themselves. Robert Cottrell, a law professor at George Washington University, told The Guardian. People are worried that they're not being protected and they'll have to do it themselves. Similarly, back in 2019, NPR credited Philando Castile's death, who was shot and killed by St. Paul, Minnesota police during a traffic stop. The National African American Gun Association, a Black alternative to the National Rifle Association, saw its membership increase rapidly to about 30,000 members. The organization, which has been in business since 2015, has 75 chapters worldwide, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, the basic long and short of this is Black America is getting armed.
This is why
Black
now
America
more
is
than
not
ever we
fucking
need
around
this.
anymore.
This we need action on guns, Jack. This is why now more than ever.
Yeah,
you know?
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
More than ever. Yeah.
For a long time here in America, we had the guns. And now they have the guns, Jack.
Who's they?
You know what I'm talking about, Jack. The thugs.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
listen, I don't know about you, but I got grandchildren, Jack. I got grandchildren. I got skin in this game. White skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want my kids growing up in a racial jungle with guns. You know what I mean?
Hey, come on. Joe Biden would never say anything like that.
What are you talking about? I'm in a gun jungle, is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
I don't want my children looking. I'm from the hood.
Joe Biden would never say racial jungle.
I grew up on the hard scrabble streets of Scranton, Jackie. You don't tell me what I know what it means to be strapped up.
Of course, he did say, he actually did say that. That's the joke I'm getting at here. Because
hard scrabble.
In case anyone doesn't know.
They're going to get the guns, TJ, and then you're going to thank me. You're going to be like, where was Biden's initiatives?
You know,
we shouldn't have fought Biden's initiatives because they've got them now.
Fuck the Biden initiatives.
Goddamn they.
I like to see him. I like to see the Biden initiatives.
They've got them. Scotty, you'll see it. You'll see. Hey, you'll because of my initiatives, you won't see them with guns.
Who's them?
Them. Thugs.
Who?
Thieves and hoodlums and ne'er-do-wells and corn pops.
Oh man, Joe.
Knock knock. Who's at the door? Is it a pizza man or is it one of them with guns?
Well,
or is it one of them that's a pizza man that also has a gun?
Joe, you also told us that if you don't vote for you ain't black. Remember that?
Yeah,
you ain't black.
That's right. And if you do vote for me, you ain't black.
Well, I'm not black.
Nobody's black. Nobody said black, Jack. I said them.
Yeah, are you talking about Blackjack the game?
21. King me.
Okay. All right, Joe.
King me, Joe. King me, Jack.
I don't have a king to give you.
Queen me then. No, just kidding.
All right, queen. I'll make you a queen.
Just kidding. I'm no drag queen.
You gonna drag someone behind the gym?
100%. Yeah, that's the only drag queening that I've ever done is dragging somebody behind the gym and giving them a good old taste of the what for and what have you. Give them a good mouthful of it, you know? Give them a good old gullet full of the what have you.
You know, the sad thing about this, Joe, is this will be just be a justification for racists to say, oh, we need to buy more guns. Look, black people are getting guns. We got to get guns ourselves.
That's exactly right. You want more racists out there with guns? That's why we got to keep them from getting guns. Because then if they get guns, then the racists go like, well, we need even more guns. And then what do you have? Like we have armed racists,
man.
We have a tsunami of guns. A tsunami of guns.
It's got to stop somewhere, and we got to start with them. They. You know the one. You know the thing. You know the ones I'm talking about. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more, as Pops used to say. You know them.
Them. Yeah, I get it.
Saggy pants and the boom boxes.
You're talking about Democrats, right? You don't want Democrats shouldn't have guns.
Yeah, Democrats. The saggy pants and the boom boxes.
Yeah. Don't have any guns.
It's like, Jack, I can see your underwear. Guns. Pull those underwear up. Hey, maybe we should bring that style back. That way we'll be able to see if they've got guns, you know?
That's true.
Oh, look at him. I can see his boxer shorts and his gun. Go get him.
That is a flash fried.
That's right.
That's half of a flash fried, actually.
That's right, Fat.
Flash fried. We've done one half of this. Joe, you want to tell them? You want to tell them about what they can get if they go?
Listen.
Yeah.
Daddy used to tell me there's only one thing that's better than one, Joey, and that's two. 1 scoop of ice cream, delicious. 2 scoops of ice cream, fucking delicious. What else do I need to say? If you liked what you saw here today, there's another scoop of ice cream if you pay $5. I mean, that's not a bad deal.
A lot more than that, too, because there's a huge back catalog of content. That's true. If you've never been on our Patreon, you've never seen it before.
There's like 2 or 3 hours worth of shows over there.
At least 3 hours.
At least 3.5 hours worth of shows. Totally. All day. Maybe even 4. Possibly more than 4.
Let's not get carried away, TJ.
Yeah, I'm just okay. You know.
You're making pretty ridiculous promises.
There's a lot of fucking stuff there, you know. So check it out.